feel so ashamed to be British right now. If you go there as an English tourist, expect to feel very overwhelmed. Horrible to think that people had to go through that and people actually did that. And that was a thing that actually happened. I'm Elise, this is Lawrence, and this is our baby Nye.
We're travelling the world.
But we're going to be doing things a bit differently. We're going to be travelling a month.
And coming back to the UK and working a month. We're going to be travelling month on, month off.
Until this little one goes to school in a couple of years.
We want to see if it's actually possible to travel the world
with a toddler in tow.
So subscribe and come along for the journey.
I think the police are coming. Yeah, the police, look, so they're all clearing off all the... Naya chai, bhai. Sat Shri Akal.
Sat Shri Akal.
Ki haal hai?
ठीक है.
Theek hai.
Hello, Golden
Okay,
Temple.
we gotta go this way. Nai chai, bhai.
Hani?
Nai chai, nai chai, nai chai. Okay. Yeah, the police have come. I don't think the rickshaws are allowed to stay here. What I would say about Amritsar, and what I first noticed, is it's very, very clean in comparison to Delhi. I haven't seen, look, you've got one bit of rubbish, two, maybe, that's all you can see on the road, which in Delhi, the streets would be lined with rubbish. So I like that about it. Very loud. Namaskar, bhai.
नमस्कार.
आप कैसे हैं?
बहुत बढ़िया.
बढ़िया, बढ़िया. England से.
इंग्लैंड से.
धन्यवाद. फिर मिलेंगे. Okay, lovely people. Obviously the people coming here as well, they're going to the temple, so they're all in good spirits, they're in good moods, they're very happy, which is a nice atmosphere. We've got a friend here who I think we're on Facebook Live with, which is amazing. Dhanyavad, bhai. The Sikh, how would you describe? Character, I guess. The Sikh character is very calming. They're a lot more chilled, relaxed.
A lot.
You've got to have your wits about you here. Here we go. We go across. Namaskar, bhai. So we're actually walking down to the park now. Sorry, mate. The Jallianwala Bagh, which is a bit emotional because it commemorates. It's like a memorial of the people that died in the massacre there by the British, which is very sad. Naya chai bhai, naya chai bhai.
Please come.
Which is obviously not a nice thing to see, but we want to go and see it because it's important to see everything here, but it's not very nice, is it?
The ugly, not just the...
Yes. Yeah, well said. The good, bad and the ugly.
Yeah.
Okay. So...
And you know England's got a lot of those.
Yes.
That was quite uncomfortable. It was a room
Let's go this
with
way. More in the shade.
what has happened basically here. Now obviously we're both from England. It's actually quite embarrassing being from England at sometimes when you...
Well, especially here.
Yeah, especially here when you realise how... I don't want to
massive-
swear, but how disgusting we were as a country to other countries. I'm quite clearly the only white person here and I feel really horrendous for the atrocities that England's done.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's in this park specifically.
In this, yeah, obviously in this part specifically. We know we did some really bad things here and we're going to learn about it today. But can I just say how welcoming the Indian people are, even here, which is like basically a memorial of how horrendous England were, and everyone's being really nice and chatting to us and wanting to talk to us. And to be honest, if it was the other way around, I don't think I'd be so gracious. So credit where credit's due. Another reason why we love Indians. So we're just going to go in and find some more information on it.
Yeah, we're just going to have a moment in the park to I guess, you know what it is? It's about thanking these people because they're so gracious and so, you know, the empathy, compassion and all the rest of it. They haven't got a chip on their shoulder like they should have for some of the things that the British have done. They get on with their lives, forgiveness. We've still got a very good, strong relationship with the British. That's just a sign of the class of people that they are.
Yeah. I genuinely, honestly, actually feel upset. Like that this. I mean, obviously, I feel upset, but it's just. I've never been so embarrassed to be English in my life. Literally. And people are coming up and shaking our hands and stuff. It's just so gracious here, honestly. I feel so ashamed to be British right now.
Sat Sri Akal ji.
हाँ जी मैं तो जलियांवाला बाग से
That was completely overwhelming in every sense of the manner. We weren't expecting Amritsar to be so busy. If you go there as an English tourist, I expect to feel very overwhelmed in situations like in the park, basically. If you go there as an English tourist, expect to feel very overwhelmed. And there's bits at the end of the gardens where you see the actual bullet holes of where the British army was shooting, basically shooting people. And there was a well where 120 Indians just jumped down the well just to escape the firing. It's just horrible to think that people had to go through that and people actually did that. And that was a thing that actually happened. I mean, can you imagine having to jump down a well with 120 people jumping on top of you, either die of suffocation or die of being shot? It's just a lot. And it, again, I'm not very good with words. It was just, it's very sad to think that people had to go through that. Also, I just want to reiterate again how nice the Indian people were. They're like, bearing in mind what this garden represents. And people were stopping, probably the most out of everywhere we've been, stop and ask us for pictures. And so you have to sort of stop and sort of compose yourself. You have to smile for a picture. So one thing to note about India is you need, and we've said this in all of our videos, so go and watch our other videos as well. You need to be mentally prepared for what you are going into. If you are not prepared, like I wasn't today, if I wasn't with Lawrence, I would really struggle. If you go out with a right attitude that yes, it's going to be busy, you're expecting it, you're going to be fine. Top tip.